Millennium Sports presents the 4-6A Bright Lights baseball game of the week as the Timber Creek Falcons meet the Keller Indians. Tonight's game is brought to you by Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. Misero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. Alliance Pest Control, and author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief, available now on Amazon. Now, let's join John Frow and Brenden Snow at the ballpark.
Good afternoon, everyone. John Frow and Brenden Snow. We're on late. We had some technical issues. I believe we got them whipped. This is game 2 of Keller at Timber Creek. Keller right now, after their 7-0 win last night, are tied for a possible district championship. If they win this game today, they are 4-6A champs. Brenden, we've got 2 interesting pitchers throwing here today we'll talk real quickly about. Jaron Walker, he is, what year is he?
A junior.
He's a junior, a 1-0 record for the Timber Creek and an ERA of 1.58. That's excellent. 14 and thirds innings pitched, 16 strikeouts, only 7 walks, a whip of 1.118. On the other side, for the Keller Indians, the number 3 pitcher in their order, and he's a regular starting pitcher for Keller now. And that is Connor Davenport, senior. And his record is 4-0, a 0.64 ERA. That's just outstanding. 32 and thirds innings pitched, 40 strikeouts, only 10 walks, and a whip of .897. After this timeout, we'll come back for a scouting report on both teams, brought to you by Earl Wood, State Farm in Fort Worth, and Impact Sharing Health. Back after this.
A minor accident can turn into a hassle. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers auto insurance with a combination of service, price, and protection. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That would be the range that you would pay for your family of 6.
Wow, that's great.
Go to savewithimpact.com. So the lowest is what?
$73
Compared to
like 2,000.
2,000.
That's actually crazy.
So standard rate $130.
$130 a month. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and put 3+ for your daughters.
Oh, that's a lot cheaper.
Were you expecting that?
No, not at all.
So it's called Healthcare Sharing, and Impact Health Sharing is our company, and we're just trying to spread the word that there's an alternative for people.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Misero.
Founded in 2017, JR's Barbecue and More at 121 Roof Snow Drive in Keller provides a taste above the rest. Breakfast tacos and delicious barbecue to HOA and neighborhood events, weddings, graduation, and family celebrations. Owners JR and Vanessa Herrera proudly support the Keller ISD student athletes. Call JR's Barbecue and More at 682-593-0892 for catering to your next event. And check us out on Facebook at JR's Barbecue and More.
Welcome back to Timber Creek, everybody. We've had rain showers. We may have more coming. They're really, really light. We believe we'll get this series in, this Series 2 game. Right now, it's 76 degrees. More rain expected at 2 o'clock coming up, but not heavy. So we're going to go ahead and delete our scouting report, and we're going to go directly to the starting lineups. Brenden Snow, bring them to us.
All right, we'll start with the visiting Keller Indians as they will bat first.
And hold on a sec. And Rick, we do not have one umpire. We have two umpires, Rick. You can handle that for us. Go ahead.
For everyone listening, Cole Kinninger, the senior, leads off. Batting first, playing shortstop. Batting second, out in center field, the senior Brock Burkett. Hitting third, playing second base, senior Max Segura. Cleanup, hitting fourth, and first baseman. You guys can still hear John yelling in the background. This is good broadcasting, fellas. I hope you're all listening. This is what we deal with every day with him. Hitting fifth in the DH, Jaden Molitor Jr. Hitting sixth, sophomore left fielder Maddox McCrary. Hitting seventh, Carson Leslie, the right fielder, the senior. In the 8 hole, playing third, Bodie Davis, the senior. And the junior, Dane Hart, catches. While hitting ninth, Connor Davenport, the pitcher, on the mound for the Indians. Flip side for the Falcons. Different lineup from last night. Tyler Goins, senior, leads off, hits and plays second. Aiden Loomis in the 2 hole, the senior, plays center field. Playing right field, sophomore Rain Rojas hitting third. Cleanup is the first baseman, senior Zach Wanarek. Hitting fifth, senior catcher Jackson Bass. Hitting sixth, the junior Lane Brinkley, the DH. Seventh, Milo Wilson in left field, the junior. Sophomore Gavin Dunston at third. Blake Lopez, junior, playing shortstop, hitting ninth. And the pitcher, junior Jaron Walker, on the mound for the Falcons. Walker 1-0 with a 1.588 ERA and 14 1/3 innings, 16 strikeouts, 7 walks, and a 1.186 WHIP.
Right field, number 11, Carson Leslie.
And that is the starting lineups for each team.
Third base, number 10, Bodie Davis.
Coming up in our national anthem, our umpires are out of the Alliance chapter. David Johnson behind the plate, and Brad Zane, who just arrived, is out in the field. The dimensions here at Timber Creek baseball are 319 down each line, 348 in the power alleys, 381 to center field. The wind is blowing from, I believe that's the east, to our right across the field. The flag in center field, it looks like it's blowing directly out. Now the introduction of the starters for both teams.
And now the starting lineup for your Timber Creek Boys. Batting first and playing second base, number 7, Tyler Goins.
Here comes the rain again, Brenden.
Playing center field, number 25.
We're sitting outside, folks, so we have to cover everything with a tarp when it rains.
Batting third and playing right field, number 4, Rain Rojas. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 22, Zach Wanarek. Batting fifth and catching, number 3, Jackson Bass. Batting sixth and designated hitter, number 11, Lane Brinkley. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 21, Milo Wilson. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 12, Gavin Dunston. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 9, Blake Lopez. And starting on the mound for the Falcons is number 10, Jaron Walker. And the rest of your Timber Creek Boys. The Creek Boys are coached by Chuck Wells and assisted by Santos Casillas, Jacob Blevins, John Fee, and Cameron Aller-Halligan.
I believe Jaron Walker is a
Ladies and gentlemen,
Walker is a lefty, Brenden. I don't think we mentioned that at the top. Check on that. You can get his information in a moment. National anthem.
see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed Twilight's last gleaming, first broad strips and bright stars through the perilous clouds. For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. And rockets the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of defeat and the home
Head coach for Timber Creek is Chuck Wells. And for the Keller Indians, Rob Stramp. And we'll go through the starters now. For Keller, they'll bat first. Cole Kenninger leads it off. At shortstop, Brock Burkett in center field. Second, hitting third, Max Segura at second base. Logan Brown at first base hits cleanup. Jaden Moeller in the 5-hole, hitting DH. Maddox McCreary, the sophomore left fielder, hits sixth. Hitting seventh, Carson Leslie. Bodie Davis hits eighth. The third baseman, Leslie's in right field, by the way. And Dane Hart is catching. And go ahead and give the book if you got it there, Brenden, on the starter for Creek.
Yeah, Jaron Walker, the senior right-hander, features a fastball, curveball, cutter, and a changeup. That fastball in the mid-80s.
He's a right-hander, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
A fastball in the mid-80s, about 84 to top out 87, 88. Sometimes when you're playing your crosstown rivals, you might get another mile or two added onto that with adrenaline.
In the field, Jaron Walker on the hill. Jackson Bass is the catcher in game two. Zach Wonerack, who was at shortstop yesterday, is at first. Tyler going at second. Gavin Dunston is at third. Blake Lopez at short. Milo Wilson in left field. Aiden Loomis in center field. And Rain Rojas is in right field. Do I have something small here I can cover with, Brenden? Is there something smaller I can cover my book with so I don't lose my book?
I can check.
Brenden is amazing, folks. He does everything. He calls great baseball. He's a great color analyst. He's an engineer, everything. Thanks, Brenden.
Leading off for the Indians, number 21, Cole Kenninger.
Cole Kenninger's leading it off. 1 for 4 last night. 3 stolen bases and a run scored. Over at third base, Jared Stafford at first, Jared Ridley. Jared Biddy at first. The first pitch of the game on the way. A curveball, ball 1, outside and high. Second one hit in the center field shot. Base hit for Cole Kenninger. Comes down right in front of center fielder Aiden Loomis. Kenninger 24-24 for stolen bases, and he is a threat to go. Top of the first. Here's Brock Burkett, 1 of 3 last night. 2 RBIs from the left side. Squares the bunt to throw down to second. Cole Kenninger is safe. 25 stolen bases on the year.
Throw was right on the money for Jackson Bass, but Cole so good, 25 of 25, still was able to beat it.
At the plate. I didn't catch if that was a strike or not, Brenden. I think it was a. Okay, thanks. Nothing one in Brock Burkett. Max Segura is on deck. Runner in scoring position, top of the first, scoreless. The pitch home. Just outside. Ball 1. That's good that pitch outside wasn't called a strike. Our umpire last night, everything outside was a strike. Excuse me, folks. 1-1 to Brock. Wind blowing in from center field about 6 or 7 miles an hour. The pitch way outside. Ball 2.
The first inning last night was the only inning the Indians didn't score a run in. Trying to change that already.
They won last night 7-0. 2-1 the count to Brock. The pitch by Jaron misses. 3-1. We talk so often how important it is to keep the ball over the plate and not walk hitters. Can't emphasize it enough in high school baseball. So 3-1 count. Jaron looks to second, comes home. Ball hit, line drive, right field, base hit. Hit right at Rain Rojas. So stopping at third is Cole Kenninger. I call Rain Rojas a superstar. He can hit for power, he can run, he does it all. He can throw. But Brock Burkett's over there with a single, and at third base, Cole Kenninger, no outs. Max Segura stepping in, 0 for 3 last night with a walk and a run scored. Actually, it's 0 for 3 and a walk and 2 strikeouts. No outs, runners on the corners. The pitch, overhand curveball in there. Logan Brown on deck for the Indians. Moved to first, back in safely is Max.
Brock at first.
Excuse me.
24 swipes, that's why
Max
Aaron Walker
is at
took
home.
him close.
Yeah, 1-1. The pitch in there for a strike. Brock was breaking at first. 24 or 27 stolen bases, but is that a ball, Brenden?
That's 0-2.
0-2. It's just strike 2 on Max. His pitch misses outside, 1-2. I'm really surprised they're not sending Brock yet. Maybe they don't know what kind of move Jaron Walker has. He hasn't pitched a lot this year. The 1-2 pitch, overhand, misses outside.
That curveball dropped a long way. Started at the top of the zone and then broke at the ankles of Max Segura.
Getting a little lighter here now. The 2-2 inside. Full count to Max Segura. Coaching third base, Jared Stafford. We're going to be talking to him in the postgame here today. First time ever. He's played at Keller. The runner goes. The hit and run works. It's a base hit. And going to third is Brock Burkett. Scoring is Cole Kenninger at first with an RBI. Max Segura. Max is really good at going the other field, isn't he, Brenden?
Yeah, noticing that last night from a couple of these Keller hitters, and Max, the RBI, is 22nd of the year.
Downtown. Here's Logan Brown hitting .435, 5 homers, 33 RBIs, 1 for 2 last night. walk and a run scored. 1-0 Keller. The pitch up high. Ball 1. On the Indians, I want you to get this for me, Brenden. I know you got it. Their average score and runs given up. Pitches fastball fouled away to the right. We'll give that to our listeners. We had a hard time getting on here today. Trouble with the rain and everything, but we're catching up.
On average, 7.9 runs to 1.9.
More on that later. The 1-1 pitch. Hit pretty deep left field. Going over quickly. Couldn't get there. The ball drops for a single. So Brock scored.
Number 4, Jaden Muller.
Going into second was Max Segura. Jaden Muller was 1 for 2 last night with 2 RBIs in the 7-0 Keller win in game 1. Hitting .299 with 21 RBIs. No outs, runners on first and second for Keller. A good start for the Indians. In tied at first is Zach Wanarek. The pitch home. Up and in, ball 1.
First 4 hitters for the Indians, all with singles, and for Logan Brown, the RBI, his 34th of the year to lead the team.
One and 0 to Jaden Muller on deck. Maddox McCrary. The pitch. Lined out of play to the right.
Oh, Timber Creek, they only used 2 arms yesterday, and Joey Hilton and Reed Gebert. And the Falcons might have to go deep to the pin again.
By the way, Euless Trinity is on the way to second place in District 6-4A. They beat BR Eaton last night. We'll get that score in a moment. The pitch is away 6-4. So, as I said earlier, Keller can at least tie for the district championship no matter what happens today. If they win their district, 4-6A champs are 26. But they'll be playing BR Eaton next week after rather. Indians are off next week. 2-2. The pitch up high, but it slides down at the last second for a strike. 2-2. It's actually 2-1, so now it's 2-2. Over at first, Zach Wanarek is in tight. For Jaden Muller. The pitch by Jaron Walker. On the way. Overhand curveball fouled off at the plate.
And
go ahead.
Jaron Walker's already had 20 pitches here in the first inning. Hasn't recorded an out yet.
What is our score, Brenden? 2-0.
Yes.
Fell off to the right. Seated right behind home plate here at what is the name of this field, Brenden? Is it Falcons Field?
They just say welcome to the creek over here. Creek Field.
I'm not sure it's the Creek Field, but it could be. You're right. 2-2. Jaron brings it up high, 3-2. Full count, no outs. 2 runs in for Keller. Logan Brown at first and Max Segura at second for the Indians. The payoff pitch. Jaron brings it. Popped up to left field, pretty deep. Moving over to his right, though, and making a nice catch is Aiden Loomis, and he holds the runners. That was a good play by Aiden.
24, Maddox McCrary.
A big out for the Falcons, finally. First one of the first inning.
Maddox McCrary stepping in 1 for 3 last night. He had an RBI, right? Anyway, at the plate from the left side is Maddox hitting .313, a homer, and 19 RBIs. He's ready. 2-0 Keller, top of the first, 1 out. Jaron Walker with the pitch, swung on and fouled off the plate. We're getting some good sun now, Brenden. They're saying at 2 o'clock we may have more rain. But we got a way to cover up here, folks. Carson Leslie is on deck with the lefty at the plate against the right-hander, Jaron Walker. That's Maddox McCrary, the pitch outside.
We need to be checking in. Keller women's soccer played state today at 11 a.m.
What's the score?
Said I'll be checking in.
Okay. 1-1. Down low. Nice block behind home plate by Jackson Bass. That'd be exciting. The Lady Indians. Who are they playing, Brenden? Two and 1 the count to Maddox McCrary. Carson Leslie on deck.
And this morning, Keller fell to Round Rock 3-1 in the 6A D1 Girls Soccer Championship.
Well, they had a great season just to get there.
Yeah.
2-1. And Jaron's pitch. Slow roller to short to second to first. Double play, 6-4-3. But Keller did come up with 2 runs in the top of the first on 4 hits. No errors, 2 runners left on base. You're listening to Keller Indians, and I always get mixed up if it's Creek Boys, but it's Falcons. Timber Creek Falcons baseball, 4-6A, game of the week after this.
That would be the range that you would pay for your family of 6.
Wow, that's great.
Go to savewithimpact.com. So the lowest is what?
$73
Compared to
like 2,000.
2,000.
That's actually crazy.
So standard rate $130.
$130 a month. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and put 3+ for your daughters.
Oh, that's a lot cheaper.
Were you expecting that?
No, not at all.
So it's called Healthcare Sharing, and Impact Health Sharing is our company, and we're just trying to spread the word that there's an alternative for people.
The Falcons stew up here. 1, 2, 3.
Connor Davenport coming out. He lost his last outing last Saturday against Euless Trinity, 2-1. He's pitched 7 innings, but actually I don't know if he was a loser or not, but regardless, he threw the ball well. He's not out there yet, Brenden. Where is he?
Yeah, indeed. Well, this is him standing right here next to our home plate umpire now, David Johnson. They're looking
Waiting for the catcher to come out.
someone to come catch for him.
This is unusual.
Sometimes, often nowadays, you'll see them fumbling, trying to get the pitch calm sorted out, the vice catcher's wear, but no, it didn't look like that was the issue.
Yeah, he came out late. That's Dane Hart talking to the plate umpire about it. Plate umpire David Johnson. Leading off will be Tyler Goen, then Aiden Loomis and Rain Rojas for the Falcons. You know, the thing is, Falcons is officially the team mascot, but everything is Creek Boys here, so I don't know what to say. I guess I'll alternate. They've done a good Chuck Wells has done a great job since he came over 5 years ago. They even had a district championship 2 years ago. And what type of pitches does Connor have, Brendan?
Connor, he has some strong stuff. His fastball touches down around 90, 91 miles per hour. Normally sits around 87 miles, along with a slider and a curveball. He really likes that fastball slider combo. Spent a lot more time as a reliever for the Indians last year as opposed to a starter.
Here's Tyler Goen coming up 0 for 3 in a strikeout last night, hitting .380 with 20 RBIs on the season.
Second baseman, number 7, Tyler Goins.
Tyler Goins with 17 walks. He's a great leadoff hitter, .491 on base percentage. And Connor's ready. The pitch. Just miss outside. Plate umpire David Johnson flinched, but he called it a ball. That was probably a good call. 1-0 to Tyler. Second pitch outside, 2-0. Over at third base, Chuck Wells. At first, Santos Casillas for Timber Creek. The 2-0. Right down the middle. Hit hard. Knocked down by Logan. And he goes to first to Connor Davenport for the putout. That was a great place by Logan Brown. Downtown Brown, Hollywood Brown. To knock it down. The ball was well hit, Brenden.
Yeah, and he's just a big, strong athlete, 6'4", 225 pounds, not afraid of that.
Aiden Loomis comes up 1 for 2 last night. Stolen base and a double. Hitting .285 on the year. 0 homers, 5 RBIs. He had a big play in left field also. I remember that one. The pitch home. Little tapper back to first. And over to first, Connor Davenport to retire. Aiden Loomis. Rain Rojas. Watch out for Rain. He's coming up. Just a sophomore. Got a great future ahead of him at Timber Creek. 1 for 3 with a double in game 1 from the left side. He can go deep. He's really got a lot of power. He's only got 2 home runs. We've seen him drive the ball to the wall many times this year.
Yeah, hitting third today in the lineup. Normally hits fifth.
He's ready from the left side. The pitch by Davenport. Inside. Almost nipped him. Did it? No. Ball 1. Connor Davenport goes from the stretch the whole game like a reliever, so that's his background is relief pitching, but now he's become a starter for Keller, and he went 7 innings against Euless Trinity, so he's got stamina. The 1-0 pitch, strike, low and inside. Over at third, Bodie Davis back deep. Second, Max Segura on the edge of the outfield grass, and at right, at him at Logan Brown at first, way back. The pitch is hit hard on the ground to Max, the first in time, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors in the bottom of the first for the Creek boys. For Keller, 7, 8, 9 coming up in the top of the second rather. Carson Leslie, Bodie Davis, Dane Hart back with more after this.
A minor accident can turn into a hassle. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers auto insurance with a combination of service, price, and protection. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
John Frow and Brendan Snow and Rick Snow back at Timber Creek. 2-0 Indians. As we said earlier, if the Indians win this one, they're district champs. What is Creek fighting for? They want to go to the playoffs. What are they, about 4th place right now, Brendan?
After the loss last night, yeah, sitting
It
tied.
might be 5th.
I think now sitting tied for third.
Okay.
Or actually in fourth. No, in fourth, right behind Byron Nelson and Trinity, because they both won last night. but still a game ahead of Eaton, who's in 5th place.
Eaton was really doing well, and they kind of slipping off.
Now batting.
Here's Carson Leslie coming up. 1 for 3 in game 1 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. 316 on the year, 1 homer, 24 RBIs. For the senior right fielder. The first pitch just misses inside. I like the strike zone of this umpire here, David Johnson, so far in this game, Brenden. Real consistent. 1-0 to Carson. Infield back deep all the way around. The pitch up high. He's got a really good strike zone, Brenden. That was ball 2.
Yeah, we always say normally does start out good for umpires, but can they keep it going later?
The legs get tired. Line drive right up the middle. Base hit for Carson Leslie. We talked last night about the 5, 6, and 7 hitters being key to the Keller offensive juggernaut, and they're hitting the ball well now. Here comes Bodie Davis, but he was 0 for 2 last night. At first, Carson Leslie, 254 with a homer and 23 RBIs. 0 for 2, a walk, and a run scored. The pitch home by Jaron. Overhand curveball just misses. Wow, that was a neat pitch.
Yeah, it goes way up there. I mean, it was above Bodie Davis's head and almost dropped in.
Almost like a bolo pitch. Dane Hart on deck. Another pitch. This time it's a little bit lower, and it's a strike.
Jaron definitely one of those pitchers who prefers the breaking pitch. A lot of curves.
He's ready on the hill from the right side. Has a sign from catcher Jackson Bass. The pitch is heat. Fouled off to the screen to the right. On deck, Cole Kenninger.
After Dane Hart.
Oh, Dane Hart. Yes, thank you. I looked over there and I said, that's not Cole. The 1-2 for Jaron Walker. Ball hit between short and third. Base hit for Bodie Davis. Carson Leslie goes to second. Now Dane Hart coming up. Hitting
Number 17, Dane Hart.
91 and a buck of change. Last night did not hit.
Yeah, now with this spot with Cole on deck, I think a bunt could be coming for the Indians.
Well, shortstop Blake Lopez is down at second base. A huge hole between short and third. At first, in tied is Zach Wanarek. The pitch by Jaron Walker. Ball 1. Squared to bunt did Dane Hart, but let it go by. The meat of the order coming up for Keller. No outs. 2-0 Keller. Runners on first and second. Top of the second. Pitch home. Bunt is foul.
Yeah, you see some teams on bunts like this. You'll see the shortstop cover third. The third baseman come all the way in the field. But Falcons not electing to cover it that way.
The 1-1 pitch from Jaron Walker on the way up high. Two and one to Dane Hart. Way in tight at first base is Zach Wanarek. The pitch by Jaron. Bunt is laid down out in front of home plate. Picked up by Wanarek. Wide throw, but nice play at second base. Is that second baseman?
Yep.
Number 21, Cole Kenninger.
Tyler Gowen came over.
It's a great sacrifice for Dane Hart.
The runners move up, and here is Cole Kenninger.
He walked intentionally. Chuck Wells chooses not to pitch to him.
Well, Brock Burkett's doing pretty well behind him. He's hitting 344 in the year, 1 for 3 and 2 for 3 in the series. So Brock with runners on first and second. In and out, 2-0 Keller in the top of the second. Jaron Walker set. The pitch home. Ball hit medium deep to right field. Underneath it is Rain Rojas. Makes the catch. They're not going to test Rojas' arm. He brings it in. So 2 away. And now Max Segura coming up.
Segura.
Carson Leslie comes in to score.
Thank you. It was a sac fly.
3-0.
Jaron ready. The pitch coming to Max up high. Ball 1. One the count. Jaron Walker looks to second, comes home, pitch in the dirt. Great block by Jackson Bass behind home plate. It's about 25 feet from home plate to the backstop. Not real deep here, but if it goes past, the runners usually move up. Logan Brown on deck. Max Segura ready at the plate. Waggles the bat. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off.
Max already with an RBI single in that first inning. Kind of seems like every time he's up with men in second base, he finds a way to slap a single somewhere and bring him home.
He's good at hitting the opposite field. There's a lot of room between Zach Wanterak at first and Tyler going at second. A whole bunch of room. Chuck Wells and the Creek are daring him to go that way. We'll see what happens. The 2-1 pitch. Here we go. Base hit between short and third. Catcher Jackson Bass set up as coming around and scoring is Bodie Davis. Set up outside, the pitch was inside. So Max has another base hit and another RBI.
Logan Brown.
Wow, Max is really doing well. So to me, the last puzzle for Keller is those hitters a little bit deeper in the order of 5, 6, and 7. If those guys can come through, they're going to have a long run in the playoffs. But here's Logan Brown, downtown Brown, single and an RBI last time up. Man at first, the pitch up and in.
Keller really picking up where they left off after the 7-0 win last night.
Go deep downtown. The 0-1 on the way from Jaron Walker outside. Another good dig by Jackson Bass behind home plate.
And Cole Kinniger standing on third base. He's antsy trying to get home on any ball in the dirt.
A lot of speed over there. Rod Burkett. Max Segura, not a big base stealer, but he has a big lead at first. There he goes. And they got him picked off, and the run scores from third. That was a set play.
Yep.
But the run scores, right?
Yep.
Before the out.
Home plate umpire David Johnson was signaling run counts.
Okay, so 4-0. There were 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and nobody left. After 1.5, Keller's up 4-0 in game 2 of a 2-game series. Back after this timeout on the Millennium Sports Network.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
Zach Wanterak, Jackson Bass, and Lane Brinkley coming up to face starter Connor Davenport, who had 7 pitches in the first inning, 3 up, 3 down. I'll tell you, if Connor can continue to pitch like this, it's a formidable pitching staff for a 3-game series for the Indians. You got Downtown Brown. You got Cole. And if Davenport's hot and he's doing good now, that's a tough team to beat.
Then you have a couple of good arms in that bullpen. Cameron Ireland, Carson Seifert.
Yeah, they need a little work in the bullpen now. They're good pitchers, but we'll see. They can do it. I mean, they're capable. Here's Zach.
Now batting first base, 22.
0 for 3 yesterday. 4-year starter for Creek. The pitch. Hit up the middle. Base hit. Zach's a contact hitter, and he did the job.
Yeah, I like that, being aggressive right away in the first pitch. He was 0 for 3 last night. Had a couple of errors in the field. He just needs a good play to get him going.
Creek, by the way, is in their
Now batting catcher, number 3.
their purple pinstripes. Here's Jackson Bass, 0 for 3 last night. Wanderek 7 for 9 on stolen bases. Short lead at first. Connor Davenport's pitch fouled off the fist, off to the right. Nothing in 1. Outfield straight away, fairly deep. Infield back pretty far around, all except Logan Brown holding the runner at first. The pitch home, low and away. And again, I'm going to compliment plate umpire David Johnson. Quite a plate discipline for him. He's not calling these pitches off the plate like last night. 1-1 to Jackson Bass. At the belt, Connor Davenport brings it. Curveball popped up to the right. Foul territory, chasing it. Logan can't get there.
For Connor Davenport, working as a reliever from the, always works from the stretch. He's only allowed 1 stolen base and 2 tries this year. Good at holding the runners.
Now we do have VR Eaton again. Where is VR Eaton playing today against?
Should be.
Euless Trinity. The 1-2 count to Jackson. Double play ball to second to Max to short, and holding on to it is Cole. So fielder's choice at first. Cole couldn't get the ball out of the glove.
Yep.
It's not an error, but that was a tailor-made double play ball.
Correct. And Chase Loomis, the senior outfielder, will run at first base for Jackson Bass.
What are his numbers?
He is 11 of 12.
He's another diminutive player, just like his Bubba. Lane Brinkley up there, DH, and did not play yesterday. 297 at the plate. No homers, 7 RBIs for the junior DH. A lot of stolen bases at first, huh, Bren? The pitch by Connor. Fouled off to the right. I was talking about the runner over there. I didn't catch the number of stolen bases.
Oh, 11 of 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you gave it. Something else is going through my mind at the moment. 0-1 to Lane Brinkley. Milo Wilson on deck. Moved to first. I almost got him. Boy, that was close. Good tag. Good throw over by Connor. Boy, I think it'll miss us, but off to the center field, it looks like a lot of rain out there. Hopefully it won't come this way. Another move to first. You know my deal. I don't believe in going to first more than twice.
Yeah, now you start risking more. Last night, Keller did pick off the other Loomis, Aiden, at first base.
They're very diminutive, and they're great players with great speed. The 0-1 pitch. Low and inside, snap throw to first, back in safely. Oh, that tag by Logan Brown almost hit him in the face.
It's always fun seeing them two stand next to each other, the 6'4" Logan Brown and the 5'5" Chase Loomis.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch as the runner breaks. Hesitation at home plate, so safe.
Oh.
Catcher Dane Hart lost the ball. 0 for 1 last night, 6 of 16 he's thrown him out in the season, but that didn't look good.
Well, he bobbled it so Connor Davenport didn't get out of the way as much as the throw, and he didn't expect the throw to come down, and that ball whipped right by Connor's head. He's still smiling about it.
1-1 at Lane Brinkley. Milo on deck. Runner in scoring position for Creek. Here's a Davenport offering, up and in.
Lane was the starting QB for the Falcons football team this past year.
2-1 the count. Rain in the distance. The pitch home. High chopper to third. Taken by Bodie Davis over to first. Back over to Bodie. Snap tag. They got him! How about that defensive play by the Indians? They got Loomis coming into third. Great throw by Logan Brown. So it was 5 to 3 to 5.
Yeah.
That's an unusual double play. No runs on one hit, no errors, nobody left. 4-0 Indians after 2 complete, and the rain headed our way, folks. Hang on.
Founded in 2017, JR's Barbecue and More at 121 Roofs No Drive in Keller provides a taste above the rest. Breakfast tacos and delicious barbecue to HOA and neighborhood events, weddings, graduation, and family celebrations. Owners JR and Vanessa Herrera proudly support the Keller ISD student athletes. Call JR's Barbecue and More at 682-593-0892 for catering to your next event. And check us out on Facebook at JR's Barbecue and More.
A new pitcher for Timber Creek, James Serio, enters in the top of the third. Jaden Moeller, Maddox McCreary, and Carson Leslie. What do we have on James Serio?
For James Serio, a 6'2", 225-pound senior. This is his 11th appearance. He's 3-1 with a 3.306 ERA and 16 1/3 innings with 21 strikeouts, 14 walks, a 1.714 whip, and 2 for 2 on saves. We saw him start against South Lake Carroll a couple weeks ago. Last minute he was asked to start, and he did. And it's solid in that outing. Now expected probably for an extended appearance here today with the starter Jaron Walker only going 2 innings. Serio was
Number 27.
met by 4, 5, and 6. Logan Brown back up. Logan was the hitter to end the second inning. He had a 2-0 count.
Somebody yelling for Logan Brown there.
James Serio kicks and deals.
Out of the way to the right. What's the count now? Is it 1-2?
That's the first pitch. It's a new at bat.
I don't know how I got any.
Because Logan was at the plate to end the last inning, and it pick off. Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those weird ones in the book.
0-1. The pitch home. Almost hit him. He got out of the way. That rain looks like it may slide east of here, or actually north of here. We face in the northeast, I think. I'm not sure. 1-1 pitch on the way. Away. I think if we get past that one there, that's that 2 o'clock front that's supposed to come in. If we get past it, it's going to be great sailing for us. The pitch hit line drive. Center field racing over. Can't get there is Milo Wilson. Right there, though, is Rain Rojas, so it's a long single for Logan Brown.
Number 4, Jaden Moeller.
Yeah, after this last little thing here, Brenden, I think we're out of the rain. And here is Jaden Mueller, flied out to center field his first time up in the game. Jaden Moeller, rather. Logan Brown at first, 3 of 5. Infield at double play depth up the middle. Here's the pitch. James Serio right down the middle, but missed a little high.
I mentioned on James Serio's arsenal, his fastball is 86 to 88 miles per hour with a curveball, slider, and a changeup.
Over at first, Logan Brown. Not a huge threat. The pitch home. Fouled off out of play to the right. A ball and a strike to Jaden. One ball and one strike. Reliever James Serio in the game for Creek, the right-hander. He's ready. The pitch home. Runner breaks, throw to second. In there is Logan Brown, who's now 4 of 6 on the year on stolen bases.
It feels like both games last night and today. Keller, no fear running on Timber Creek. A couple of steals last night, a couple today already.
Well, catcher Jackson Bass went to his knees. It's hard to throw a runner out when you're going down to your knees to block the pitch. But you're right. Logan Brown is down there, 4-0, top of the third. Keller with the lead, no outs. Jaden Mueller at the plate, righty to righty. Hard to left field going back though. Rain Rojas, he's got good range, takes it, throws it in quickly, and at third base is Logan Brown. That ball was tagged, Brenden.
Another Indian likes to go the other way. Keller will spray the field, hitting the ball all over the place.
Maddox McCreary steps in, hit into double play his first time up from the left side. Runner at third with one out. The pitch. Good fastball. Actually, it's a changeup. Strike one. Second baseman Tyler Goen moves over to his left with the lefty at the plate. The 1-0 or 0-1 by James Serio. Hit hard. High hopper. Great play. Throw home. And they got him. That was a great throw to home plate by first baseman Zach. That was Zach Wanderek, right? That's the Zach Wanderek we're used to seeing. And Logan's out.
And honestly, it helped. I thought the throw was a little high, but you're throwing out a 6'4" Logan Brown, so the ball kind of pulled Jackson Bass right to Logan's head.
3-2. Maddox up. Ball wrapped. Throws the first. Retires Maddox McCreary. Actually, that was Carson Leslie, wasn't it?
Yes.
And Carson is out. And that ends the inning. So in the top of the third for Keller, no runs on one hit. No errors, nobody left. After 3 complete, Keller's up 4-0 on the Bright Lights Game of the Week. Stay with us.
If you or a friend have experienced a significant life loss, get the booklet Walking Through the Valley of Grief by author James C. Bivens. This booklet shares biblical help and is written and designed to help you successfully deal with grief. Walking Through the Valley of Grief is available online at Amazon.com. That's Walking Through the Valley of Grief.
As we head to the top of the 4th inning, take it away, Brenden.
We are bottom of the third.
Bottom of third.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Timber Creek, the home team, coming out the bat.
Well, I guess I'm going to keep the stick then.
Already 5 runs and 8 hits for the Indians through 3 innings. Timber Creek with no runs and 1 hit. As also peeking at other 4-6A scores, Trinity hosting VR Eaton scoreless in the bottom of the third. So we have South Lake.
What was that score?
Scoreless, bottom of the third.
Oh, scoreless. Okay.
South Lake Carroll leads LD Bell 1-0 in the top of the third. Carroll looking to string together a good run here at the end of the season.
Here is Milo Wilson coming to the plate. South Lake trying to finish with a 500 record, I believe.
Number 21, Milo Wilson.
Milo Wilson steps in. First time at the plate. Did not play yesterday. Pops it up off the fist, up the middle. Cole Kenninger goes back and makes the catch.
And wow, we already had a final from today. Wesley took place earlier in the morning. Byron Nelson defeated Northwest 6-1.
Gavin Dunstan's coming up. 0 for 2 yesterday. The first pitch outside at the knees, strike 1 from Connor Davenport. The 0-1 pitch. Here we go. Good curve on the inside corner, strike 2. Connor's throwing well. He had 17 pitches in the first 2 innings. The 0-2 pitch. Check swing, strike 3 outside edge. Going down looking, Gavin Dunstan. 2 gone in the bottom of the third. And here is Blake Lopez. 0 for 3 yesterday. First time up in this game.
That was the first strikeout of the afternoon for Connor Davenport.
Yeah. 48 strikeouts in 32 innings coming in. Strike 1 on a fastball on the outside edge at the knees. 0-1 quickly. Connor Davenport brings it. Outside edge, strike 2.
He's just going all around the box right now. Inside corner, outside corner. It's pinpoint.
The 0-2 to close out the inning. Just misses away. One and 2 to Blake Lopez on deck if needed. Tyler going at the top. The pitch home. Misses inside. Plate umpire David Johnson, his right-hand move, but he kept it steady. Didn't call it a strike. 2 and 2. Everybody straight away. The pitch. Fouled off at the plate.
It's nice for Blake Lopez to have a little fight in this at-bat after Davenport had the first 2 outs on just 4 pitches.
Watching that row of clouds go by to the north of us here, it looks like they're going to miss us. Because there's a lot of rain up there. 2-2 the count. Connor brings it. Hit right up the middle, taken by Cole. Over to first, makes it look easy. That's not an easy play. That's a major league play, folks. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the third for Creek. 4-0 as we go to the top of the fourth. Brenden Snow will bring it back. As coming up is Bodie Davis, Dane Hart, and Cole Kenninger for the Indians after this timeout on the Millennium Sports Network.
Wasps buzzing in your backyard? Spiders and ants taking over your kitchen? Rodents planning a housewarming party in your attic? Not on our watch. Alliance Pest keeps pests out and your home safe.
Millennium Sports hopes you enjoy our presentation of UIL Bright Lights Baseball. If your business, family, church, or school organization wish to sponsor our broadcasts, contact John Frow, president of Millennium Sports, at 214-642-7003 or email jmfro@att.net. Enjoy the game.
Here we go, folks. Williams Sports would like to thank our sponsors, Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% on versus insurance. State Farm agent Earlwood of Fort Worth. Macero Mexican Restaurant of South Lake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. Alliance Pest Control of Keller. And author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Available now on Amazon.
Number 10, Bodie Davis.
Here's Bodie. Take it away, Brenden.
Bodie singled and came around the score in the second inning. Came in today at .254 average, a home run, 23 runs driven in. From the right side against James Serio, his second inning of work and relief for the Falcons. Right-hander, fastball up and away, missed 2-1.
And again, I'm going to compliment our plate umpire for call discipline because that was close to a strike, but it was not. This is a really good plate umpire, David Johnson. So far in the game, I hate to ever brag about him because when I do, they make me pay.
Fastball missed in, 2-0.
Wow, over there at third, Gavin Davenport is really deep for Bodie.
2-0 pitch from James Serio. Inside edge. That's one hits for a strike. Similar spot to the previous pitch.
See what I mean? When I compliment him, something goes wrong. So take your index finger and your thumb and hold it to your tongue, John.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss on a change. Evens the count, 2-2.
It's not easy to call balls and strikes, folks. If people sit up here, think it's easy. It's not.
2-2 offering. Fastball's up.
Again, great discipline. That was close.
I'm noticing umpire David Johnson. What is this when he shades to the inside? Is it the NL style? Well, the AL style, yeah.
That's NL style.
Payoff pitch. Foul straight back, out of play.
We ought to look for a key fact on Bodie. We haven't talked about him enough this year.
The lead receiver for the Indians football team this year.
There you go. We did it. We broadcasted it. Brenden, you knew that one off the top of your head. Swing and a miss there and foul ball.
Held it back into the screen. Well, how can you forget Bodie playing in the slot in all the Indian games we did this year? Brock Burkett loved throwing to him. The full count pitch again. Popped up, straight back in, foul into the stands. Not just over the stands. Ninth pitch of this first at-bat in the top of the fourth between James Serio and Bodie Davis. James shakes off the catcher Jackson Bass, now has the sign. Payoff pitch. Foul to the right, out to the Falcon dugout.
Off the end of the bat.
Dane Hart awaits on deck.
Wind blowing out to left field now.
3-2. Outside edge, strike three called, a slider. Called late by home plate umpire David Johnson.
That's the first blown call behind home plate all day.
Number 17, Dane Hart.
That's the
See what I mean? When I compliment him, things start going wrong.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth. 10 pitch at bat. Won by James Serio. Here's Dane Hart, the junior catcher. Had a sack bunt in the second. On the right side. Takes smoke on the outside.
Very good pitch. Low and away. Just on the edge. Cole Kenninger on deck.
Serio working with some pace now. The 0-1. It's fastball up and in. 1-1. Serio set at the belt. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. A changeup. And Dana.
Serio came in to start the third. Was that right?
Yes.
And he's done a pretty good job here.
Trying to limit the damage in a 5-0 game. Big curveball that didn't break over. 5-0 Keller advantage. 2 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second. Serio in the third inning was the first time the Indians were scoreless. The 2-2 pitch to Dane Hart. Swing.
Ooh, way out
and
in
miss.
front of him.
Back-to-back strikeouts for James Serio.
What?
Couldn't decipher that either.
Here's Cole Kenninger.
He's 1 for 1, 2 runs scored, a single, stolen base, an intentional walk. And he stole home on a throwdown, rundown between first and second. James Serio just bouncing dirt off of Jackson Bass's bat for ball 1.
Cole really hits pretty home runs. When he hits one, you know it's gone the minute it leaves the bat. He doesn't need any help.
One 1-0 to Cole Kenninger. James Serio's pitch outside. Not close, 2-0.
Yeah, you look over there to the north, a lot of rain, but sliding that direction. Thank you, Lord Jesus. It's getting hot out here now. I'll get the temperature in a sec.
2-0 popped up, back out of play. Two and one to Cole Kenninger. Nobody on, 2 outs.
78 degrees, wind up to 21 miles an hour.
2-1. That's way high near the chin of Cole, and it's 3-1.
They're not going to give Cole much to hit. If you don't give him anything to hit, he might get 1 hit in the game. That's it.
3-1. Slider.
no.
Hits outside edge.
No.
At the waist.
No. As my brother, Dr. David Frow says. No. Full count.
3-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. Inside edge. Strike 3 called. That was that cutter. Started in at Cole and then broke into the plate. And James Serio strikes out the side in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 3.5 complete from Timber Creek, and the Keller Indians leading the Falcons 5-0.
4-6-8
As
Bright Lights game.
Indians Falcons 4-6-8 Bright Lights baseball continues after this timeout.
With John Frow and Brenden Snow.
There you go, Frowens.
We leave a lot of things to chance. But more and more people are feeling that same uncertainty when it comes to healthcare. 1 in 3 Americans are skipping meals to afford care, and 36% are delaying or not getting the care they need. Thousands across the nation are switching to Impact for a smarter, simpler healthcare option that's more aligned with their values and budgets. To get your free custom quote in seconds, go to savewithimpact.com. That's savewithimpact.com to see what you could be saving.
Connor Davenport warming up for his 4th inning of work. Just 27 pitches through the first 3. 7-pitch first inning, a 10-pitch second inning, and a 10-pitch third inning. He'll be faced with 1, 2, and 3 of the Falcons. Tyler Goins, Aiden Loomis, and Rain Rojas.
I got to stand up, Brenden.
Got it. Get you a little bit. Oh, it's 5-0. Kellers, I saw one of my former Timber Creek classmates here in the crowd.
Falcons, number 7, Tyler Goins.
Cameron Mitchell. Here is Tyler Goins leading off from the right side and takes a slider outside edge the belt for strike one. Tyler that is grounded out to first in the first. Calls time and steps out. The 0-1 pitch. Slider again, outside edge at the belt, strike two.
I think Davenport's on a good ball game, Brenden.
It's been great one time through the order. Here's his second trip, the 0-2, straight back.
It's really getting hot here, so toward the end of the game, might see a reliever coming in. He pitched 7 complete last week when Keller lost 2-1, the only district loss to Euless Trinity.
Curveball well inside, 1-2.
Tried to guide that one.
A lot of room up the middle between shortstop Cole Kinniger, second baseman Max Segura. 1-2's in the dirt, 2-2.
He's trying to guide these pitches now. Last couple. Out in center field, Brock Burkett very deep, a little bit to right center.
2-2 offering. Chopped to the short. Cole Kinniger on the backhand. Long throw, a couple of bounces. Doesn't get there and
That's
beating
a base
out
hit.
for a single, Tyler Goins.
He was deep in the hole, just couldn't get any mustard on it. So that's a single.
Second hit of the ball game for the Falcons. Tyler Goins on first. He has wheels, 21 of 23.
Aiden Loomis coming back.
Speaking of wheels, he's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the pitcher in the first, 1-3.
He's got 31 of 34 stolen bases.
From the right side, Connor Davenport, a slider missed away.
Getting hot out here, everybody. It's Texas. If you don't like the weather, just wait a few minutes, right?
We'll be experiencing that today. The 1-0. Fastball away, 2-0. Rain Rojas on deck.
You know, it's been 3 up, 3 down the first 3 innings and having a little trouble now, Connor.
Yeah, it's faced the minimum thanks to that double play in the second. Long pause, a 2-0.
Good pitch.
Foul tip on the slider. It's 2-1. Shortstop Cole Kinniger pinched a little more towards second base now. Pickoff throw to first. Goins back, foot first.
Uh-oh, the phone's getting hot, Brenden.
How much sun's out now? Tyler Goins breaks the pitch is a ball. The throw down is outside. And Tyler Goins steals second. His 22nd steal in 24 tries. And a 3-1 count to Aiden Loomis.
Creek has a chance to rally right now.
No outs in the bottom of the fourth.
Rain Rojas on deck.
Aiden Loomis waits 3-1. Chopped up the middle. Long run from Max Segura. Doesn't get there. Tyler Goins is being sent home. The throw from Brock Burkett way off line. Gets to the backstop. And Aiden Loomis advances to second base. And it's 5-1 Keller.
Yeah, they had Max played position wrong that time. He was way off. He did his best to get there. But the relay home was missed. And it let the runner, Aiden Loomis, go to second. So it's a single.
Number 4, Rain Rojas.
Rain Rojas, here's a guy that can really do it for Creek.
Runner on second, no outs. One run across in the bottom of the fourth for Creek. Rain grounded out the first inning. Takes low, well blocked by Dane Hart for ball 1.
One run across?
Yep.
Which one was that?
Tyler Goins.
Thank you. Because of that throw. Here we go. I got it. Thank you.
Want to know the count.
Another runner in scoring position. Creek can keep it going.
Rain Rojas drives one to right center. Got under it. Ranging over Carson Leslie, the right fielder, makes the catch. Tagging second to third, Aiden Loomis. And the F9 moves the runner to third with 1 out.
Rain is good at driving the ball deep. We've seen it many times, Brenden.
Very much loves that right center gap, too. Hit a double there in that same area last night. Here's Zach Wanarek. Had a single on the first pitch he saw in the second. Takes a slider outside for ball 1. Zach came in, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs.
I'll tell you, Creek is still in this game. It's 5-1. They're working over Connor a little bit now.
1-0 pitch. The fastball just missed off the plate, 2-0. Jackson Bass on deck for the Falcons. 2-0 offer. Whoa, well outside in the dirt. Nice backhanded pick by Dane Hart. Count is 3-0.
I'm just wondering if anybody's up in the Keller bullpen. 3-0.
Connor set at the belts. Comes home. Outside in there, gets away to the backstop for ball 4, and Aiden Loomis scores.
Wild pitch. 5-2. Was that a strike? Wait a minute.
Hit ball 4.
Okay.
So Zach Wanarek now at first. And Jackson Bass, the hitter, is pitching coach Jared Stafford pops out of the dugout to settle down.
You got the binoculars, man. We can check the bullpen for Keller. I don't see anybody with the naked eye, but you may not be able to see through the fence. Now I see somebody moving out there.
No one in there yet.
Okay.
And Connor is only at 27 pitches after 3. This inning, he's thrown 17. Up around 45 pitches.
I think we'll see somebody for the bullpen for the Indians pretty soon.
There's the bright side for the Indians not having any district games this week. You can use some arms if you need to. Here's Jackson Bass, reached on a fielder's choice in the second. From the right side, Connor Davenport from the stretch.
He's off right now, Brenden. He's off. Just a little bit, but just a little bit makes a big difference.
Missed 5 in a row. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit up the middle, grounder, base hit for Jackson Bass. Zach Wanarek moves up to second.
That pitch location was not good for Connor. Up in the meat of the plate.
5-2 ball game, 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Creek with runners on first and seconds for Lane Brinkley. Chase Loomis running at first for Jackson Bass. Chase stole a base in the second. He's 12 of 13 on the year. Connor Davenport,
Oh,
curveball.
beautiful curveball.
It's for striking the inside edge.
That stopped the drought of pitches.
Nothing in one. Davenport's pitch foul.
Another great pitch.
He's ahead of Lane Brinkley 0-2.
Connor's rallying.
Lane hit into that odd double play in the second inning, the 5-3-5.
We should have brought our sunblock, Brenden. It's getting hot out here. You got your jacket on, though. I didn't wear my sleeves today.
This Texas weather all over the place. 0-2. High fly ball to shallow left field. Maddox McCrary doesn't have to move too much for it. Shuffles his feet and makes the catch. 2 away. Bottom of the fourth. And it's Milo Wilson. He popped out on the first pitch in the third inning to Cole Kinniger at short.
What's our score, Brenden?
5-2. Advantage Keller Indians.
Great trying to come back here.
Connor Davenport grooves a fastball right down the middle. Milo is watching.
They're still in this game. They're a scrappy bunch. They find ways.
Set at the belt. Connor Davenport 0-1. Inside. That looked like try to go for an inside slider. 1-1.
I think the weather has moved out of here, but I may be wrong.
1-1 pitch. Jammed him. Shallow pop up in the infield. Cole Kinniger at short makes the catch. And that does it for the Falcons in the fourth. But hey, Timber Creek does grab 2 runs thanks to 3 hits, no errors, and they left a pair. 4 in the books from Timber Creek, and we got a ball game. The Keller Indians 5, Timber Creek Falcons 2, as more Indians Falcons 4-6A Bright Lights game of the week continues after a brief timeout.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
James Serio out for his 3rd inning of work in relief. Came in for starter Jaron Walker after just 2 innings. James Serio in the 4th inning struck out the side in order, but needed 21 pitches to do it. He had a 10-pitch at-bat against Bodie Davis, then a 5 and 6 pitch at-bat here in the 5th, and we met by 2, 3, and 4 in the Indian order. Brock Burkett, Max Segura, Logan Brown. Brock is 0 for 1, or 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. James Serio pitches. Brock showed bunt. Stabbed at it, missed. It's strike 1. James Serio works from the stretch. Fastball.
Oh, beautiful.
Outside edge up the belt, 0-2.
Moving away to the lefty, that would have been very hard to handle. You know, Brock has good pitch selection, usually 24 or 27 stolen bases and 21 stolen bases, walks on the year as it pitches out of the zone.
Count stays 0-2.
It's one of the strengths of Keller is the amount of walks they get. I don't have that team number. What is it, about 91? That's stolen bases. It's over 100 walks.
47 now today. The 0-2. Ground ball hit to first. Fielded easily by Zach Wondereg. James Serio racing Brock Burkett to the bag and just beats him. close play at
Boy,
first.
that was close.
Number 9, Max Segura.
1 out. Top of the 5th, and Max Segura.
Boy, he's hot. He's had 2 RBIs, 2 singles. Now, last night he was 0 for 3, but
He's ready from the right side. James Serio, curveball too high. Max now up to 23 RBIs on the season. That puts him right around second on the team, just behind Logan Brown. Tied with Moody Davis.
The wind's coming in here. Does that mean the rain's coming behind it? That blew everything away on our table. Out of nowhere.
1-0, popped up out of play.
A little black cloud coming.
One. Curveball. And break over.
Up and away.
2-1 to Max. Logan Brown on deck.
Boy, Max is 2 for 2, and so is Logan.
James Serio's 2-1. Heater down the heart of the plate, but high.
Serio's done a good job, Brenden.
But a back-to-back shutout innings in his first 2 innings in relief. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, missed it upstairs. Max Segura's 17th walk of the year. Puts 1 on and 1 out for Logan Brown.
7, Logan Brown.
Logan, a pair of singles and RBI in the first. Stole a base in the third. Was then thrown out at home on a throw from Zach Wanarek to prevent a run from scoring. James Serio's pitch. Hard hit down the left field line, foul. Logan just out in front.
Do it again, Hollywood.
Logan headed to University of Houston after he graduates. Coming up in that time of year. The 0-1. Fastball hits outside at the knees.
Yeah, my brother, Dr. David Frow, watching today. I mentioned him earlier. He's a huge Indians fan.
Well, I've got some Indian stats from last night to tell about.
What's the count now?
It's 0-2 to Logan Brown, foul straight back. Last night, the Texas Rangers lost to the LA Dodgers off of a walk-off home run. 1 of 3 home runs in the game for former Keller Indian Max Muncy last night.
That's great. A lot of players in Major League Baseball from the Indians. Mike Ditalo just got drafted.
The 0-2, fouled out of play.
Former third baseman. Went on to Dallas Baptist.
We'll lead at first for Max Segura. Just 2 of 2 on stolen bases. James Serio, slider missed up and away.
What's the count?
Got 1 and 2.
1 and 2. I got the same thing. Small lead at first for Max. Oh, he swung at one way outside.
Slider low and away. Fishing goes Logan Brown. 4th strikeout for James Serio in relief.
Number 4, Jaden Moeller.
And Jaden Moeller 0 for 2.
Light out the first and the third.
2 outs. 5-2 Keller lead. James Serio's pitch. Slider outside edge at the belt. Check swing. Appeal down to base umpire Brad Zane. No.
That was a good call.
One 1-0 to the junior DH today, Jaden Moeller. Runner breaks and the ball is fouled straight back into the netting. Max was taken off on the pitch.
They don't have ball boys here. That was Carlson Leslie's on deck that went to get that ball.
1-1. James Serio's pitch. Fastball low and away. 2-1. If Jaden Moeller can reach, Maddox McCrary's on deck. The wind continues to swirl. Hard chopper towards shore. Blake Lopez has to back up and wait on it. Long throw on a hop, not in time.
That was a mistake to wait for it. It may have turned it into a single. I remember when I played baseball, they always said charge the ball. Don't wait for it to come to you.
That moves Max Segura down to second base. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, and Maddox McCrary hitter and a runner at second base for Max Segura. It's the senior outfielder Cody Miller.
Getting a little speed out there.
6 of 7 on stolen bases.
Just so you'll know, folks, we won't have any Indians games next week to broadcast because there are none. If they can hold on here, they win the district championship. If they don't, they'll have to wait till they play VR Eaton in a week and a half. It's crazy schedule. Everybody gets an off week, though, and that's the Indians' off week.
Yeah, Indians always seem to get at the back end of district. James Serio to Maddox McCrary, chopped to the left side, fielded by third baseman Gavin Dunson, and a nice throw, sidearm whip on the run. In time to get Maddox McCrary. And retire the Indians half of the 5th. Keller, no runs, a hit, no errors, and a pair left. 4.5 completed from Timber Creek. It's 5-2. Keller leads the Falcons. More Keller Indians, Timber Creek Baseball, the Moon Sports Network after a timeout.
If you or a friend have experienced a significant life loss, get the booklet Walking Through the Valley of Grief by author James C. Bivens. This booklet shares biblical help and is written and designed to help you successfully deal with grief. Walking Through the Valley of Grief is available online at Amazon.com. That's Walking Through the Valley of Grief.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Connor Davenport's out for his 5th inning of work. He's at, update his pitch count. He's at 53 pitches through 4. .53 pitches through 4 innings for Connor Davenport. He'll face 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup, and we have a pinch hitter here for Timber Creek. Leighton Allen, a left-hander, hitting in Blake Lopez's spot. Stands in from the left side. Numbers on Allen as he chops it towards short, fielded by Cole Kinninger, and throw over to first in time, retires the pinch hitter on one.
What is Blake's name again? The pinch hitter.
The pinch hitter was Leighton Allen.
Leighton Allen.
Yeah, for Gavin Dunson, and now another pinch hitter in for
Batting for the Falcons, number 16.
Blake Lopez. This is Ben Acuff, 6'4", 200-pound junior.
First time I've seen Acuff this year.
From the right side, he's swinging at the first pitch, chops it foul.
It's Ben Acuff.
Yes.
Thanks.
As Acuff awaits from Connor Davenport, pops it up shallow in the infield. Cole Kinniger calling everyone off near the second base bag, makes the catch. Creek was trying to get a spark with two new hitters in the bottom of the lineup and two quick outs. The top of the lineup with Tyler Goins. 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Ground ball to second, fielded by Max Segura. Throw to first in time. And just a 4-pitch bottom of the 5th for Connor Davenport. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 5 complete from Timber Creek. Keller still holds a 5-2 lead over the Falcons. More
coming up for Keller Indians. Maddox McCreary, Carson Leslie, and Bodie Davis.
Wasps buzzing in your backyard? Spiders and ants taking over your kitchen? Rodents planning a housewarming party in your attic? Not on our watch. Alliance Pest keeps pests out and your home safe.
Millennium Sports hopes you enjoy our presentation of UIL Bright Lights Baseball. If your business, family, church, or school organization wish to sponsor our broadcasts, contact John Frow, president of Millennium Sports, at 214-642-7003 or email jmfro@att.net. Enjoy the game.
Okay, here we go. Carson Leslie, Bodie Davis, and Dane Hart coming up for the Indians in the top of the 6th inning. James Serio back out there. He's had a couple of good innings since he came in relief.
Yeah, came in the 3rd.
Starter Jaron Walker. Carson, 1 for 2 with a single and scored a run back in the 2nd.
Indians in there scoring early, 2 runs in the 1st, 3 runs in the 2nd. Then James Serios came in and blanked them 3 straight innings. Creek with 2 runs in the 4th.
Carson Leslie.
Yeah, Serio's got good pitches. Set the pitch. High and away, swung on and fouled off.
Carson Leslie had a single in the 2nd inning, came around to score. 1 for 2 on the day. Hit an RBI yesterday.
Infield pretty deep all the way around for the 0-1 from James Serio. Up and in. 1-1. Bodie Davis on deck. Pitch home. Up high. Ball 2. Again, good plate discipline by our umpire, David Johnson. I'm going to compliment him after the game unless something weird happens before that. It's good both ways. The 2-1. This is just outside.
should mention James Serio is headed to Hill College. Continue playing ball after high school.
I think he'll be a good college pitcher. Here's a 3-1. Outside strike.
Does also play first base. He was over there last night for the Falcons.
It's 5-2. Full count. Fly ball to center field, easily caught by Aiden Loomis. One gone in the 6th.
10, Bodie Davis.
I thought at first off the bat that ball was going to be a lot more shallow. I think that one got carried up a little bit in the swirling wind.
Bodie Davis is up. Hit a single in the 2nd. 1 for 3 in the series. He's ready. James Serio with the pitch. Right down the middle at the letter, strike 1. I'm really impressed with Serio. He's got good velocity. He didn't have many control issues. A lot of good things for James. And the pitch outside. Just missed. Smoke at the knees.
Bodie had a single in the 2nd, came around the score, and then had that 10-pitch at bat in the 4th against James Serio. Struck out looking.
Bodie's ready. The pitch home. Low and away. Ball 2. Two and one. Dane Hart on deck. 1 out, nobody on. 5-2. Keller, check swing. Good pitch. Strike 2. Down the middle. Bodie's set. He's ready. Here's a pitch by James Serio. Hit hard, but at the second baseman. Tyler going to first to retire. I'll tell you, James Serio has not allowed any runs since he came in this game.
No, 2 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts.
Number 8, Mason Brower.
Okay, Mason Brower is batting for Dane Hart. What do we know about Mason?
Mason's just a sophomore. A 286 average, no home runs, 3 RBIs, and a double.
From the left side, Rob Stramp's trying to get something going because nothing's happened in the last couple of innings. Big, wide open stance for the lefty, Mason Brower. The pitch by James Serio, up and away. What's the miles per hour velocity? We got it on Serio.
I had him at around 84 to up to 88, but it feels like he's popping that a little
Yeah.
harder.
Well, I think it might be closer to 90. The 1-0 pitch to the lefty. Misses on the inside edge. Ball 2.
Mason, a 5'10", 150 sophomore.
Open stance.
Hits lefty, but he's a right-handed pitcher as well.
James Serio has a sign from his catcher, Jackson Bass. Brings it. Strike. Outside edge at the letters. Re-1. Down low. 2-1 rather. Now it's 3-1. The pitch. Inside, he walked him.
Very tough as a pinch hitter to stay disciplined enough to draw a walk. You know, you're sitting on the bench, you want to get in there, swing the bat, and have some fun.
Chuck Wells out to talk it over with Serio. I believe he'll be staying in the game. He's throwing well. They're just talking about the infield, what they plan here.
You already have 2 outs in the inning. But you do have the top of the Keller lineup up with Cole Kinniger.
Go, Cole.
Someone yells. James Serra up to
All you need is one pitch.
at about 67 pitches. This is the toughest spot that James Serio has faced today.
They've done a pretty good job. But Cole is 1
Now batting
for 2 today with a walk. He was 1 for 4 last night. He did have 3 steals. Here he is from the right side. 440 on the year, 6 homers, 21 RBIs, a bucket of stolen bases. And the pitch hit right up the middle deep, but getting there and making the play, Aiden Loomis. Wow.
Not easily tracking the ball in that wind.
That ball was tagged. So, top of the 6, no runs, no hits, no errors. We have somebody left.
Yep.
1 runner left. We head to the top of the 7th. Excuse me. That was the, what was that?
Now it's top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th. Bottom of 7th. Bottom of 6. I'll get it here in a second. I'm thinking about going out for the interviews, Brenden. 5-2 Keller. We'll be back. By the way, Impact Health's bringing us our post-game show. Interviews with players of the game. Brought by Impact Health and Earlwood State Farm. And also, we're going to talk to Jared Stafford, the assistant coach and pitching coach for Keller. And also from Keller, Rob Stramp at the end. Thank you.
When faced with a life cycle event such as getting married, having a baby, buying a home or car, planning for retirement, or planning for college, Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood has products and knowledge to help. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. State Farm is for life.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know.
Connor Davenport with 57 pitches through 5. He's out for the 6th inning. He's greeted by 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Aiden Loomis, Rain Rojas, Zach Wanarek. Aiden Loomis 1 for 2 with a single. A run scored. Takes the slider low and away. 4-1.
6th inning.
Aiden had the second run for the Falcons. 1-0 missed low and away. 2-0. To Aiden Loomis. Takes smoke just off the plate away. 3-0.
You don't want to walk Loomis. He is a stealing threat. 31 of 34. And Connor is having trouble with him. How many pitches for Connor so far?
About to throw his 60th of the afternoon. Here it comes. And missed low and away.
That's asking for it, walking such a stud running guy as Aiden. And the top of the order up. So this is it for Creek. They're down 5-2. They need some runs right here, right now.
For Rain Rojas.
There's a good chance with Rain Rojas up to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out.
He is due.
Aiden Loomis, a decent lead off first. Rain
Open stance from the left side.
moved to first to chase Aiden back. And Rain ripped a big double last night. It was his first double of the year. Though he had home runs and triples. And time called at the plate by Rain Rojas.
I really like this kid. He's super. He's only a sophomore. He's going to be around a couple more years.
Davenport set at the belt, the pitch. A foul tip straight back. After Rain Rojas, Zach Wanarek on deck.
What is the count?
That's 0-1.
0-1. Thank you. I was getting ready to leave and I lost it. Thanks. I left a little early. I actually was supposed to call this half inning, but it's fine.
Long pause for Connor. Now Davenport, the pitch. Popped up left side, out of play, off the lights, and back into play. Coach Jared Stafford retrieves the foul ball while also calling in the pitch on the pitch comm.
Explain what a pitch comm is, Brenden.
It's the new device teams have been using for about 2 years now. Of instead of giving hand signals to pitches, the catcher wears an earpiece, and the coach uses a remote that says fastball or changeup or whatever pitch.
Euless Trinity calls numbers from the sideline.
And breaking for second, Aiden Loomis. The throw down, close but not in time. A good throw from Dane Hart.
32-35. Wow. That's some base stealer.
1-2 count to Rain Rojas. Now a runner in potential scoring position. Still no outs. Bottom of the 6th. Ground ball hit towards second. Fielded by Max Segura. His throw in time for the first out in the bottom of the 6th. Moving to third, Aiden Loomis. And here is Zach Wanarek. Zach's 1 for 1 today with a single and a walk.
Number 22, Zach Wanarek.
Aiden Loomis, the runner at third. Davenport high leg kick pitch. Popped up right side, foul territory, giving chase Carson Leslie and runs out of real estate. Cole Kinniger at shortstop, playing a little more up the middle. Some room between short and third on the left side. Davenport's pitch. Fly ball to center field. Going back, Brock Burkett now settles under it.
No way, that's a sac fly.
Yeah, tagging and scoring from third easy. Aiden Loomis.
5-3, it's getting interesting.
RBI for Zach Wanarek is
Jackson Bass.
19th of the year, 5-3 game, and Jackson Bass looking to keep it going. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Bass 1 for 2, and slider way outside for ball 1. Jackson reached on a fielder's choice in the second and singled in the 4th. The 1-0. Fastball missed low, 2-0.
Connor just trying to hold on and get through this. Finish the game.
2-0 offer. Chopped up the middle, high hop, and then a low hop behind the bag. Cole Kinniger scoops it up cleanly still and makes the throw in time. That was not an easy play. And they retire Jackson Bass. Timber Creek in the 6th. Pick up a run. No hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 6 innings complete from Timber Creek, and Keller, the Indians, hold on to a 5-3 lead as we head through the top of the 7th. Due up for Keller, 2-3-4, Brock Burkett, Max Segura, and Logan Brown. The Indians, Falcons 4-6A Bright Lights game of the week continues after this timeout.
Brenden.
Founded in 2017, JR's Barbecue and More at 121 Roof Snow Drive in Keller provides a taste above the rest. Breakfast tacos and delicious barbecue to HOA and neighborhood events, weddings, graduation, and family celebrations. Owners JR and Vanessa Herrera proudly support the Keller ISD student athletes. Call JR's Barbecue and More at 682-593-0892 for catering to your next event. And check us out on Facebook at JR's Barbecue and More.
Live for the 7th inning. And a new Creek pitcher on the mounds, as we now have the senior right-handed Andrew Quintana, 5'11", 170 pounds. For Andrew, he's his 11th appearance. He's 1-1 with a 3.649 ERA in 12 1/3 innings pitched, with 7 strikeouts, 8 walks, and a 1.297 WHIP. And he's also 2 for 2 on save opportunities. And Andrew Quintana, not a high velocity pitcher. Fastball is 78 to 82 miles per hour, and the curveball and a change. James Serio, afternoon ends with 4 shutout innings in relief. He struck out 4, walked 2, and allowed 2 hits. James Serio kept Timber Creek in this game. Andrew Quintana looking to keep it a 2-run game for one more half inning. But Keller sending up some of their strongest hitters. Brock Burkett, Max Segura, and Logan Brown, 2, 3, 4.
Number 1, Andrew Quintana. Batting for the Indians.
Brock Burkett is 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. Brock stands in from the left side, as Andrew Quintana deals. Changeup right down the heart of the plate that froze Brock for strike 1. The 0-1. It's right down the middle of the plate, but up. 1-1. Brock came in with a near 500 OB at 485. The 1-1 is ripped high in the air to deep right field, going back on Irain Rojas, and has enough room, a few feet short of the wall for the out.
Number 9, Max Segura.
1 out, top of the 7th. Here's Max Segura. He's had himself a game. Pair of RBI singles and a walk. He's lifting that 330 average even higher. From the right side. Curveball missed outside. 1-2. 1-0. Andrew Quintana quickly. There's a drive to deep center field, sending back Aiden Loomis, and he is on a back pedal, makes the catch right in front of the flag, in front of the 381 sign in center field.
7, Logan Brown.
We're out number 2. Now, these last 2 balls have been pretty well tagged to center and right field. Now here's Logan Brown See if you can get a hold of one of those. 2 for 3. 2 singles, an RBI, and a strikeout. Andrew Quintana deals. Foul tip straight back. Andrew stands ready on the mound. Has to wait for Logan Brown to step back into the box. 0-1. Ground ball to short. Fielded on a knee by Blake Lopez. Throw to first. Zach Wonderek down to a knee himself to make the catch. And a 1-2-3 7th inning. Top of the 7th inning for Andrew Quintana. Just 7 pitches used. And we head to the final half of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Falcons. They need at least 2 to keep the game going. Keller leads 5-3. And due up for Timber Creek, Lane Brinkley, Milo Wilson, Gavin Dunstan. We'll see 6, 7, 8 in the order. Indians, Falcons, 4-6-8 Bright Lights. Game of the week. Baseball continues after its timeout.
We leave a lot of things to chance. But more and more people are feeling that same uncertainty when it comes to healthcare. 1 in 3 Americans are skipping meals to afford care, and 36% are delaying or not getting the care they need. Thousands across the nation are switching to Impact for a smarter, simpler healthcare option that's more aligned with their values and budgets. To get your free custom quote in seconds, go to savewithimpact.com. That's savewithimpact.com to see what you could be saving.
On for the 7th inning, in for the close for the Keller Indians. Connor Davenport's afternoon is done after 6 innings and 3 runs allowed. Here is Jared Tucker, the 6 foot, 150-pound senior left-handed pitcher. Jared Tucker, this is his 7th appearance. He's 3-0 with a 2.283 ERA in 15 1/3 innings with 19 strikeouts, 8 walks, and a 0.978 whip. And that's the book on Jared Tucker. Looking at...
Can you hear me, Brenden?
The Arsenal, yes.
Yeah. Coach Stramp said he wanted to use a couple extra pitchers, get some seasoning for the playoffs, so this is one of them he's looking at. Pitchers.
Yeah, we haven't seen Jared, but does have some decent numbers. I just gave, and his pitches
Number 11.
with a lefty, low 80s fastball, 82 to 85, curveball and a changeup. The lefty stands in against Lane Brinkley. Lane's 0 for 2. The junior DH, and a fastball right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. Had some extra movement on that fastball, had Lane out in front. Jared set at the belt, the 0-1. Big curveball dropped outside edge, but missed outside edge, 1-1. Lane Brinkley, then Milo, well, new man on deck for the Falcons. The fastball's up to the backstop off the glove of catcher Dane Hart for ball 2. On deck right now for the Falcons is Caleb Medina, senior infielder. Jared Tucker's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
We got another.
I lost you.
I said we got another pitcher warming up, number 18 in the pen for the Indians.
I don't think I have to look at my roster. I believe that's Cam Ireland.
It is.
That's fouled off straight back. Cam pitched a clean 7th inning last night. Two and two still to count to Lane Brinkley. Jared Tucker's pitch fouled off the mask of catcher Dane Hart.
The lefty has some good velocity.
Jared Tucker set the pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, I think that was that changeup tailing at the ends. A strikeout of Lane Brinkley. One down in the bottom of the 7th. And it's Caleb Medina, the pinch hitter here for
Now batting for the Falcons, number 28,
Milo Wilson. Caleb has a 291 average, or excuse me, a 333 average and 7 at-bats. No home runs, 1 RBI, no extra base hits. Nobody on and 1 out. Trailing by 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Jared Tucker's pitch. Heater down the heart of the plate low. Ball 1. Tucker set at the letters. The pitch. A change up at the knees. Hits the edge of the zone for strike 1. Gavin Dunson is on deck for Creek. Jared Tucker's 1-1. A curveball that's stayed up. 2-1.
This is one of the things that the Indians want to learn how to do is use relief pitching as they go into the playoffs.
Have to have someone to close the game. A swing and a miss. Blew a fastball.
Hey, if he strikes him, Jared will be one of our players of the game. What the Indians need. Cam's good too, but you got to have several in the bullpen in the playoffs.
The 2-2 pitch from Jared Tucker. Popped up right side, out of play. Logan Brown from first base and Max Guerra from second after the reset. Gave long chase that foul ball. There's the 2-2. Curveball stayed up, 3-2. It's at least twice now that curveball's been turned over for Jared Tucker. Full count offering. Strike 3 called. Caleb Medina knew it. Right down the heart of the plate at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jared Tucker in the bottom of the 7th. And here is Gavin Dunston, 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Gavin Dunston.
6A championship, Brenden.
Keller hoping to be there in a month and some change. Fastball outside edge at the knees for strike 1 to Gavin Dunston. Jared Tucker's 0-1. Oh, wicked inside pitch that scooted Gavin back, but it was a strike the whole way. 0-2.
Great outing for Jared so far.
Strike away the pitch. Hard hit left side, fielded on a hop by Bodie. Davis gathers himself, throws to first in time. And that's the ball game. 5-3 final. Keller defeats Timber Creek with the win. The Indians 27-2-2 and 12-2 in District 4 6A play, and District 4 6A outright champions with the win today. The Falcons with the loss. They fall to 17-11 overall and a 500 record in district at 6-6. The winning pitcher, Connor Davenport, he went 6 innings. That's just 1 strikeout. But he picks up his 5th win of the season. The loss falls to the starter. The loss falls on the starter, Jaron Walker, who went just the first 2 innings and allowed 5 runs. As we kick off the Impact Health Sharing post-game show. Now is our game score, and I'd like to start our post-game show with Millennium Sports, Keller Indians, and Timber Creek Falcons wishing to thank our broadcast sponsors, Impact Health Sharing, save up to 50% versus insurance, State Farm agent Earl Wood at Fort Worth, Macero Mexican Restaurant of South Lake, or JR's Barbecue and More of Keller, Alliance Pest Control of Keller, and author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Available now on Amazon. Coming up, our interviews with our players of the game and our coaches. We've got a stable of them. We'll talk to head coach Rob Stramp. We'll talk to head assistant coach and pitching coach Jared Stafford, and our players of the game. Starting pitcher Connor Davenport, second baseman Max Segura. As the team on the field likely like trying to get together for a picture. And while we get ready for our interviews, we'll keep it here for the moments, and as we look like we are about set and ready.
All right, we got some Indians here. District champions 4-6A. And first of all, we're going to talk to, let's see here, Connor Davenport. It's the second game in a row. He's pitched so well. We didn't get a chance to talk to you last week, but how does it feel to be district champs?
You know, it feels great. You know, whenever you got a team like this behind you on the mound, can't ask for anything better. I mean, it's a great feeling to be district champs, and we continue to produce greatness out on the field.
You're a great number 3 pitcher. You'd be number 1 maybe on any other team, but 3 pitchers, Cole and Hollywood and you. What does it feel like? I know you're going to enjoy it now because you're off next week.
You know, it feels great. The amount of talent we have is crazy. We're very blessed to have the kind of pitchers we have, and even though it maybe you see us 3, we got plenty of talent in the background. We got plenty of life in the bullpen, and can't wait to be able to use it and play it.
Anybody want to say hello to Connor before you go? How about your dad?
Hello, Dad. Love you. And Mom.
We see him in every game. Love it. Thanks, Connor. Okay, here we go. This is a surprise player of the game. Jared Tucker came in and put out what could have been a problem. And the end of this game is 5-3, and you came in and threw strikes, and you have a good fastball, young man.
Thank you. I know we have a good defense, so I just kind of got in the zone and executed, and now we won. So
Coach Stramp said he wanted to look at some other bullpen because he knows bullpen is going to be big in the playoffs. They have some 3-game series, so it'll be a lot of work for you.
yes, sir. Bullpens are, I throw probably 2 a week, so it's just nice to get out here and finally execute some pitches.
I like your fastball. You got a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We got coming up next, Bodie Davis. We're talking about Indians football. We remember you from Indians football, but you've done great things at third base. You're a rock solid over there. I don't even remember a single misplay all year. That's a hot box.
Sir, it is. You know, going from short to third is like a big switch, and I think it was hard, but yeah.
It's tough to throw the ball at first base. I used to be a third baseman. That's the longest throw in baseball, but you've adjusted well to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
How about your hitting?
I've been working with Coach Stramp a lot, and I think it's getting better, and it should get better.
I think it is too. You're peaking at the right time. The playoffs are in the corner. I know you're going to have a week off, and there'll be a lot of work done. Then you got VR Eaton, but really you're kind of a player of the season. You've just been a solid rock over there at third base all year, and that's why we named you player of the game. Anybody you want to say hello to?
My mom, my dad, and my sister.
Okay, we're talking with Bodie Davis. You probably heard me yell, Bodie, Bodie, Bodie. Thanks. We love it. See you soon.
See you.
Okay, we're going to talk to Coach Jared Stafford first and pitching coach. Jared, we've never even interviewed you. Folks, this guy is a big part of what the Keller Indians are. He does a great job with the pitching staff. You see him over there in third base. And we're going to celebrate right now. We're not going to get out of hand. But how about this team?
Yeah, outstanding job. They're a good team. To come out and get 2 victories over those guys is a huge deal. Helps us solidify our spot in the district. They're veteran team, good seniors. You got a couple really great ball players, and everyone's bought in. So.
And you got so many choices out of the bullpen, and we saw I haven't seen Jared much this year. He really pursued well for you. Why did you go to Jared there particularly?
Jared's got really good stuff. He's a guy who has blossomed late, senior, hadn't got to throw a lot for the program, but we identified kind of a few metrics that he's pretty special at, and he's bought into that, creates a ton of swing and miss, and so he's been throwing strikes, so we gave him the opportunity. He deserved it.
Folks, the Keller Indians, we'll talk to Rob Stramp next, but they would not be what they are without Jared Stafford. He's a great coach, I'm telling you. You work with those kids all the time there down there in the bullpen. I watch it.
Absolutely. Our kids work extremely hard. We're very blessed with not only the kids we have, but, man, they buy into what we're doing. They're not seeking instruction elsewhere. Like, they come here to get better, and we try to pour into them as much as we can.
Congrats on being district champs.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
See you soon. Now we'll have Rob Stramp coming out. Coach, I want to be the first one. Go ahead there. To congratulate you as 4-6A district champs for 2026. Congrats, Coach.
Thank you. It's nice to have that done before the district season's over. The guys played great, and we're just going to try to keep getting better.
I know your philosophy. You're going to celebrate this, but this is just one step in your season. It's big to win the championship. You've gone deep in the playoffs before. Years you did not win it, but this year only one loss. You've got great pitching. Talk about your pitching. 2 losses. Well, I was just talking about in district. Talk first of all about your pitching staff. And Jared came in. We haven't seen that much of him. We think he's good. Jared Tucker.
Yeah, pitching's really the heart of the, our team. I think that's our biggest strength, and we need guys like Tucker to kind of step up in, pressure situation, closing games out, because your starters aren't going to be throwing complete games. We got to have some guys we can trust to go in there and get it done.
And your 5, 6, and 7, they're continuing to come through, build their hitting repertoire for you on the offense.
Yeah, I thought we had a lot of good swings today, a lot of swings that we didn't get hits on, but were excellent swings. With the wind blowing in, it was a little tough there. But the guys, put together, some good at-bats and, got us a little cushion. I would have liked to have added to that cushion a couple of times. But on the whole, they did a really good job.
You're off next week. What are you going to do with the kids so they don't go to sleep on you? I know they won't. I'm joking. But how are you going to handle next week?
Well, we'll inter squad and get guys on the mound and just try to keep everybody sharp and also at the same time rested up a little bit. We played a lot of these Saturday games and I think it'll be good to get our legs underneath us, kind of get a little bit of a breather.
Coach, thanks for this year. We got a lot of more baseball coming your way. Folks, if you want to sponsor, call me, John Frow, Millennium Sports. More on that later. Thanks to Coach Rob Stramp. What is it, 26 years in the playoffs now?
I think that's right.
Coach Stramp doesn't keep track of that stuff, folks. He just game to game, pitch to pitch. That's why he's great. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you to our player interview.
I'm going to see if I can get Chuck Wells over here.
For Jared Tucker and Connor Davenport. Interviews brought to you by Impact Health Sharing and talks with assistant head coach Jared Stafford and Rob Stramp, brought to you by State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. And speaking of Earl Wood of Fort Worth, he'll also bring us this quick chat with Timber Creek head coach Chuck Wells, making his way to the broadcast.
Quite work out, but you've got a great team. You've got a lot of players coming back. Just talk about this 26 team. You still can go to the playoffs, and I believe you'll be there.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it was disappointing last night. It was probably today was disappointing for 2 innings, and you throw those guys can hit, and they're really good, but we kind of helped them out a whole lot last night, and so that part was disappointing. But it was really encouraging for our guys not to lay down today. It could have been really easy to do that on a Saturday afternoon when they're like, well, probably not going to come back and just lay down, and it ended up being 13-0 or something. It wasn't. James Serio came out and pitched really well after.
I was really impressed with him.
Absolutely, and he's worked at it, and he's an important part of this, and he's waited his turn, and we've rolled him out there in some big situations, and and we're going to go back to him, and so that was encouraging. It was encouraging to see Loomis. He's going to get things rolling now, and he comes.
Both Loomis.
Yeah, and they stir the pot a little bit, and as I've told you, Keller is the best team around, and people don't think that for whatever reason, but they really are, and they've got 5 or 6 arms that are all 90 plus, and Jared and Rob do a great job, and so. You have to play well, and we didn't last night, and we played better today, and played better defensively. We pitched it better, and didn't walk anybody, or maybe one, I guess, but struck some guys out. So I was encouraged about today.
I really like Rojas, and of course your 4-year starter Zach Winrack had a much better game today. It wasn't very pretty last night, but he came back. That's Zach.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and that kid is a kid that I love with all my heart, and all of them, but him, he's really special to us. He's special to our program, and he's really hard on himself. And that once he gets past that part, I think it's better. But yeah, I mean, all those guys, and you think about the 3 guys that we have back from last year's team, and they're going to help us win games. And if they're not going, then we're probably not going to win. And that's what happens. We lose 18 guys last year. We bring 3 back, no pitchers, and so we're figuring it out. And if we can get hot, then it's going to be real interesting once we get in this thing.
Coach Wells is a great coach, and you heard him say they lost 16 players last year. Look what they've done now. They've still got playoffs coming. They're going to have a big year next year. Congratulations, and thank you so much for everything you do for Timber Creek, including the Creek Boys, for Millennium Sports. You're great to work with. God bless you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, John.
Well, that's the last regular season game. We may have one of the Keller games against BR Eaton. We'll see what happens. Do we have a score for BR Eaton today, Brenden?
It's 6-2 Trinity in the top of the 7th.
So Trinity will finish second maybe in district, huh?
They're heading that way.
Thanks to everybody listening in. Thanks to you, Brenden and Rick. We're scrambling because we had rain and all kinds of little things. We managed to adapt, improvise, and
that's been our motto. And the other 4-6A game in the bottom of the 6th inning, Southlake 5-0 lead over LD Bell. Again, the talk with Timber Creek head coach Chuck Wells, brought to you by State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. Step away quickly on the Impact Health Sharing post-game show. Return with our game wrap-up. 5-3, the final. Keller victorious over Timber Creek and District 4 6A champions.
That would be the range that you would pay for your family of 6.
Wow, that's great.
Go to savewithimpact.com. So the lowest is what?
$73
Compared to
like $2,000. That's actually crazy.
So standard rate $130.
$130 a month. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and put 3+ for your daughters.
Oh, that's a lot cheaper.
Were you expecting that?
No, not at all.
So it's called Healthcare Sharing, and Impact Health Sharing is our company, and we're just trying to spread the word that there's an alternative for people.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
A minor accident can turn into a hassle. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers auto insurance with a combination of service, price, and protection. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
5-3, the final from Timber Creek. Again, the Falcons, the loss, fall to 17-10, 6-6, or 17-11 overall, 6-6 in District 4 6A. Keller's win puts the Indians at 27-2-2 overall and 13-1 in District 4 6A. It mentions Keller off this week, no district games
You know, Brenden, the Keller Indians didn't make a big deal out of winning the district championship because they've got really aggressive goals. They want to win. They want to win Texas. Every year they say that, and this team is good enough. I'm not saying they're going, but I'm saying that if they play to the top of their potential, anything's possible for them. They don't have to play above their level. They just have to play their level. They've got it all: pitching, running, defense, hitting, great coaching. And they play within themselves. They don't do stupid things. They don't make a bunch of stupid errors. And they just, it seems like no matter what happens on the field, they're always ready. We've noticed that this year, Brenden and I.
Ready.
So that's just the last comment I wanted to make. Thank you to our fans. Now listen, folks, the playoffs are coming. This is John Frow. My number is 214-642-7003 or jmfro@att.net. We got to have sponsors to go in the playoffs. We made it this far. Help us complete it and be part of history. These games are recorded, and they'll be there forever for the kids, the parents, the community. The things that you do will be multiplied to you in return if you will help us out by sponsoring the games. You've heard a few of our sponsors today. Brenden, let's mention our sponsors before we go.
Yeah, for Impact Health Sharing, save up to 50% versus insurance. For State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth, Acero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake, JR's Barbecue and More of Keller, Alliance Pest Control of Keller, and our good friend author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief, available now on Amazon. And then on the flip side for Timber Creek, the Falcons, they've lost 4 of their last 5. And their last 4 games, they head to a series this week with VR Eaton on Tuesday, Friday. And then the following week, Tuesday, Friday, wrap up with Northwest.
Eaton's a very good team.
That could very well be for the last playoff spot, this Eaton Creek series.
So, again, get a hold of us, jmfro@att.net, about sponsoring. We appreciate everything that the fans do. We love the Indians. This is maybe my 14th year with Indians baseball. We went to state 5 years ago. Let's do it again. For now, back to Brenden.
And the folks, thank you for getting us on here today. For Keller ISD Executive AD Eric Persine, for Keller Indians head baseball coach Rob Stramp, Timber Creek's head baseball coach Chuck Wells, for the local media, Dallas Morning News and TexasHighSchoolBaseball.com, for Millennium Sports President, play-by-play, and color analyst John Frow, for play-by-play and color analyst Brenden Snow, and our videographer Rick Snow. UIL 4-6A Bright Lights Game of the Week Baseball is written, produced, and directed by John Frow and the Millennium Sports Network. Copyright 2026. Check out our website, William Sports DFW, for our upcoming broadcast and to stay in tune with us. Everything can be found there, and at our Twitter at MSN_Sports_TX to keep up with all Millennium Sports. So thank you for tuning in on this Saturday afternoon. The rain has looked like it cleared. Might be clear skies the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and see you next time.
You've been listening to Millennium Sports' presentation of the 4-6A Bright Lights Baseball Game of the Week. Millennium Sports and the Keller Indians wish to thank our broadcast sponsors. Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. Acero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. Alliance Pest Control, and author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief, available now on Amazon. Millennium Sports invites you to follow Keller Indians Bright Lights 4-6A baseball and the playoffs through the UIL State Championship at Dell Diamond Round Rock, Saturday, June 6th. Thanks for listening. Drive safely. This is the Millennium Sports Network.